How do cats use their tails to communicate? Welcome to the feline interpretation of sign language 101, where tails do the talking and ears do the listening. From the high and mighty to the tucked and bashful, we'll decode the hidden meanings behind every tail movement. So grab a pen and paper and take notes, because once you learn to speak tail, you'll never be at a loss for words with your furry companion again. Let's dive into the cat's world of communication. When it comes to tail position, cats use this as a way to indicate their current emotional state. A cat's tail position can give us insight into what they are feeling and thinking at that moment. A relaxed and content cat will typically have their tail in a neutral position. The tail will be held in line with the spine and may have a slight curve at the end. This is a good indication that the cat is feeling happy and comfortable. On the other hand, a frightened or defensive cat may hold their tail low, close to their body or even tucked between their legs. This position can indicate that the cat is feeling scared or threatened. They may be trying to make themselves appear smaller in order to avoid confrontation. Similarly, when a cat is feeling aggressive or assertive, they may hold their tail upright and stiff, with the tip slightly curved. This position can make the cat appear larger and more intimidating, helping to assert their dominance over other cats or animals. It's important to note that the tail is not the only indicator of a cat's emotional state, but it is certainly an important one. A cat's body language as a whole can give us a better understanding of how they are feeling, including ear position, whiskers, body posture, and facial expressions. By observing these cues, we can gain a deeper understanding of the feline mind and how they communicate with the world around them. The twitching or flicking of a cat's tail can also be used as a form of communication. This movement can indicate that a cat is excited or alert, and is focusing on something or preparing to make a move. When a cat twitches or flicks their tail, it can indicate that they are paying attention to something and are ready to act. This can be a sign that the cat is preparing to pounce on a toy or prey. It can also indicate that the cat is in hunting mode and ready to stalk their target. This is common behavior seen in indoor cats when they are watching birds or other small animals through the window. A tail twitch can also be a sign of a playful mood. It might be a sign of playfulness, especially when a cat is interacting with another cat or a person. In this case, the tail twitch can be a sign that the cat is ready to engage in play and is inviting the other party to do the same. It's also worth noting that cats have different personalities and their tail communication can vary. Some cats may use tail twitching and flicking more frequently, while others may not use it as much. The key is to observe the cat as a whole and pay attention to their body language and behavior to understand how they are communicating. A tail movement should not be taken in isolation, and to get the best understanding of a cat's behavior and communication, it's important to pay attention to the other body languages and behavior as well. Another way that cats use their tails to communicate is through tail puffing. When a cat puffs out their tail, it can indicate that they are feeling threatened or defensive. This behavior can make them appear larger and more intimidating to potential attackers, helping to deter any unwanted advances. A cat may puff out their tail when they feel cornered or trapped, such as when they are in a tight space or unable to escape. This behavior is a natural response to feeling threatened and can be a sign that the cat is preparing to defend itself. A tail puff can also be a sign of aggression. A cat that is puffing out its tail while also arching its back, flattening its ears and hissing, is likely feeling aggressive and may attack if it feels further threatened. However, it's worth noting that not all tail puffing is a sign of aggression or defensiveness. Sometimes a cat will puff out their tail when they are excited or engaged in a playful activity. It's all about looking at the body language and behavior as a whole. Additionally, in some cats it may also indicate that they are unsure of a situation and trying to make themselves look bigger and more assertive, as a way of coping with uncertainty. As you can see, tail puffing can have different meanings depending on the context and the cat's overall behavior. Tail wrapping is another way that cats use their tails to communicate. When a cat wraps their tail around another cat or a person, it can be a sign of affection or a way of asserting dominance. A cat may wrap their tail around a person or another cat as a sign of affection, similar to how a person might put their arm around someone they care about. It's a sign of trust and comfort, showing that the cat feels safe and secure in their presence. Tail wrapping can also be used as a form of dominance, especially in cats that are part of a colony or group. A cat may wrap their tail around another cat to assert their dominance and claim their territory. This behavior is also observed when a cat is in a hierarchical group and it's trying to establish its place in the group. Holding the tail straight up is a sign of alertness and confidence in the cat. When a cat holds its tail straight up, it is usually indicating that they are aware of their surroundings and are ready to react to any potential threat or opportunity. A cat may hold its tail straight up while they are exploring a new environment or when they are on the prowl for prey. This behavior can also be observed when a cat is feeling confident and in control. Lastly, tail lashing can indicate a sign of anger or agitation in the cat. When a cat's tail is rapidly moving back and forth, it can be a sign that they are feeling agitated or angry. This behavior can be seen when a cat is engaged in a fight or when they are defending their territory. In some cases, it can also be a sign of frustration, such as when a cat is trying to catch a toy or a mouse, but can't seem to get hold of it. It is important to note that in all these cases, a cat's tail movement should not be taken in isolation and should be considered along with the cat's overall body language and behavior to fully understand their emotional state. In conclusion, cats use their tails to communicate in a variety of ways, including tail position, tail twitching or flicking, tail puffing, tail wrapping, holding tail straight up and tail lashing. Each of these behaviors can indicate a different emotional state or intention in the cat, such as relaxation or aggression, affection or dominance. Understanding these various tail movements and positions, in combination with other body language, can help us better understand the feline mind and how they communicate with the world around them. Thanks for watching.